So now that we've gone full circle, we need to go all the way up this way. I dropped back down, but there's still more stuff up here. We can climb up more shoelaces. Get more explosives. Get all that. Should have unlocked this shortcut first, but I'm bad. Get these. Isn't there... I mean, yeah, this is technically a shortcut by doing all of this, so I'm gonna come up here and then I'll go back down to that area down there. So we can get this. Unlock that. And we have just enough for this as well. So now we can finally move the stuff, which we'll get to. There's some more houses up here. Welcome to the Great Cassette Hotel, the most renowned in all of Sanctar. We offer a breathtaking view of the temple. Pilgrims from all over the house gather here. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that the clump of hair upon your head does not fit in with the standing of our establishment. Having you here is not worth it. I used to have a hotel in the neighborhood, but since this one opened, I don't have any customers anymore. I came here to leave a super negative review, but the value for money is excellent! I don't need to be dropping down there. I did get the stuff up there. All this is good. So now we can do this. Scoot on over. And now we've done that. Scoot on back, but I can now drop on top of this. You know, seeing this whole thing and the way it's all curved, I don't know why I'm getting all the... I didn't get that shortcut. I'm getting all the... I mean, Banjo-Tooie's on the mind. The original plan was to, you know, stream Banjo-Tooie, then stream Pikmin-Tooie, and then stream Tinykin. But Tinykin didn't come out until like 2 to 3 months later. So, you know, we filled in the time with Chrono Trigger and new Pokemon Snap. But this entire way this temple is designed and the way I have to climb on top of it to get stuff reminds me of the big top at Witchy World. Please, I just want to get the frickin' stuff, dude. Why is this so slippery? I just want to get the stuff. Can I just climb up here instead? I probably can just do that. Climb up here, and then jump from here. There we go. And then we can follow the path down. And do this. I think this is what you're supposed to do to get up here. However, I forgot that you're supposed to do this to get up here. Because this just leads here. I just did this the overly complicated way. As one tends to do. There's definitely something that I missed. Probably. Yes, these. And I forget if there's any on the other side of this. Yes. Grind on the side. Perfect. Alright, now we're all the way back here. This is what we first unlocked when we got here. I didn't do anything with it. So we're gonna finally climb up here. Get these fellas. All that deliciousness. Don't want to miss these reds. Oh, and look. Now we're back here. Like I said, we were gonna be back here. So now we're back here. Except I forget how to climb upon these nuts. I guess just over there to get onto the lamp. I've now pretty much gotten used to the way this game controls with the controller. I wasn't used to it at first, but it plays fine. I was wondering how this would be compared to playing this game with, Also, I think you can sit in this bench. No? I remember there being a thing where you could sit in something. I don't remember. I think. Yeah, this game controls fine on controller. I mean, the only glaring issue is from up there. Oh, yeah, you need to get that shortcut. From up there and looking down, the game gets framey. But if you're not doing that, just playing the game, you're fine. Like, this is a completely fine version of this game to play. Just making sure I'm not missing anything down there. Trying to remember to use the soap board more. Okay, what was that for us? We can get over here. Open that drawer. Even more pollen to collect. Oh, there's the last letter. So I think the letter thing might actually be the last, actually, can I just do this? I can't aim, like, all the way up there. Do they really want me to climb up there to get on the door frame to get that? 'Cause I'll do it. It's not a big deal when we have these shortcuts. Let me get this before I forget about it. I think I can just jump from here. Watch as I do that and then just proceed to not press the jump button again. There we go. Now I'm gonna go get the other ones. Okay, so now this should work, maybe. So to test these things. Okay, yes, you can stand on top of the door. And then you can... I pressed the jump button and he didn't jump, but he managed to glide on top of the lamp anyway. We're good there. We are now almost done. So we've done all of this. We now can do what we originally set out to do. Which is down here. There is this tuning fork thing. I need to throw some Tinykin on that. And we have the tardigrade disc. I need to throw some Tinykin on that. And these guys are gonna march this way. They're going to slowly make their way up here. But they're going to come up this way. And then we can do the dang thing. I'm gonna grab these while they are working. Here they come. Almost. So close. Tuning fork. And last but not least, the play button. I forgot to deliver the letter. We'll do that after. Now we get to do this. Good black screen I just took. I was trying to take a picture and just turned to a black screen. Oh, how is this possible? Ardwin's Canticle. It resounds throughout the Sanctar. Even the ants can hear it. Now the voice of the creator can be heard, studied by all. Did Ardwin himself send you? As a reward for your efforts, for the good of all Sanctar, Milodane, I grant you my most precious treasure. The banner. My banner, handed down since the ancient times. Carry it proudly, friend, as a servant of Ardwin. Now we can go take that whenever we want. However, we need to go and deliver the letter, because I forgot about it. Nope, that's just more pollen. First class mail achievement. As you can see, all these. Also, achievement for destroying 300 objects with explosive Tinykin. Help with the bruise. All that other fun stuff. So now we go talk to this guy. There's a couple things we still have missed. I think for the purpose of the demo, I remember getting a bubble in the demo from doing something here. But I think that was just replaced with more pollen. So I don't know how I get the bubble now, unless it's from this guy, which is who you're supposed to talk to. The tavern's in the house. House served flavorless sludge, brewed with whatever they find, so hear me out. The pollen around here, it sings. Only needs to brew it to be the best. Listen, I'll harmonize the mix, as long as you bring me the pollen balls from all across Sanctar. You managed to collect all the pollen I needed from Sanctar. Take this. Ridme told me you might find a use for this substance. Oh, get up. Here's the bubble. It's ready! Another bottle for my collection. Bubble glider. So now we have 2 bubbles of 8. So now it shows all the rest of the pollen we need. So there is, was it 66 pollen left? 46? 56? 56 pollen left? 56 pollen left. So now we can get up here. And then jump on back up. Also, you can turn that in once you get 1,000. I just waited. But we can get all the way back up here. And now I have 2 gliders worth of gliding. And we can yoink this. And then we can do this. And then we can do this. Screwdriver has been screwed. Now we can go inside the TV. They broke it! My picture box! An eternity spent in here, this nasty thief comes in and cuts the cable and everything stops. No more sparks, no more nothing. You looking for the gemstone they stole, aren't you? It fell from to the bottom of the box. They dropped it when I surprised them. But if you want it, you're going to have to help me turn on the picture box again. Now we can do platforming in here, which this is not where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to get on this shoelace that is also, for some reason, inside here. Let's go. There it is. There's still more things in here. Fuck? Fuck? Please. Milo, climb. Having 2 bubble gliders is nice, but also being good at platforming would also kind of help my situation right now. So climb it. Eh. Why is this such a hard process? This is not a hard thing to do. Stand here. Grab those Tinykin. Grab the pollen. So I'm missing a couple more. I just don't know from where. I don't know if I get it for completing this side quest or not. I can take this nice ring pop and put it in here. Haha, you are a true gentleman. You know, on further reflection, I'm sure, I'll be able to make better use of this gem than its original owner. Here, I understand that you are interested in this kind of collector's items. It so happens that my friends and I have been lucky enough to find a few by chance. If you're interested in this kind of work, please talk to my companions. We all wear the same mask. The face mask there. The totally not weird thing. Okay, there's the last of those. I'm still missing, like, less than 40, or a little... Yo, I didn't pick these up. So yeah, less than 40 of those. Still wandering around here, and I'm going to go get them. I guess I didn't talk to these guys. We did it! We did it! This symbol here means play, and and this one, stop. And those ones are volume control. This discovery is unprecedented. I'll write a book about this. I'll call it Rosetta's Tome. Nice. I'll talk about it for generations. So what? We work tirelessly to get this thing working and everyone gets to enjoy it for free? Not gonna happen. I can't make it stop. Not that I want it to stop, because it's actually good. So this is the song the shield bugs have been hearing. Interesting. This machine seems to simply broadcast a replica of it. I doubt original I doubt it's the original signal. In any case, thanks to everyone, or thanks to your efforts, everyone can enjoy it now. Oh my god, let me jump. Also, swim like a stone achievement. Avoid drowning in excrements. Nice. Wait. Wait, there's a few up here somehow. I could have sworn I went up there. It's been like 20 or 30 minutes since I started searching for these, and I found like nothing until just now. I'm supposed to jump from up here. I just never turned the camera this way. Okay, there you go. Is this it? Nope, there's still... what was it, 22 left? Well, apparently I left one of them behind here. There's just one of them chilling there that I accidentally didn't pick up. My brain is telling me it's something to do with this stool. And I know it doesn't. See, I knew it had something to do with the stool. Because we walked past here, and I completely forgot that I could press the fucking foot pedals. However, that still means there's 4 more. Not 4 more, 6 more that I haven't found. It's already here. I'm getting the feeling that there's something I haven't blown up yet, or something. Nope, it's right there. I feel like this is one of those things that I said I was gonna go back and get, and then got distracted and grabbed a different thing. The final 6. There we go. Achievement. Collect all the pollen in Sanctar. Wee, do I get anything for talking to you, or is that just an achievement? Time for a change of scenery. So many new flavors to discover in this house. Well, he doesn't talk about this thing anymore. That's it then. We're done. Finally. It was just this corner of the room I forgot to do 2 things. I don't know how long that took, but that was like, it felt like 45 minutes, and probably was. Onward! I believe we go to this thing right here. We have to wait for them to carry it over here, though. Unless it's this way, because this guy, the rhythmy, whatever. No, it's this thing, this vent. Take one more victory drink of water. Rid me. Onward to war. For some reason, the text is randomly glitching into a different color for a few frames, sometimes. Well done, Milodane. Let's go inside this tunnel leading to the, tristle, and add this component to the machine without further ado. Onward! We finally get to see new things that weren't in the demo. Nearly 3 hours in. Congratulations, Milodane. The matter! Added a new component to the great Ardwin's machine. By the way, I know someone who might be able to help us with our ongoing quest. My old friend Sakaru, the brewer. Oh, Milodane, there you are. Ardwin told me you'd use soap bubbles to glide, is that right? During the distillation process, I collect soap bubbles from the foam. I don't generally use it, but this time I kept some aside for you. Call it a welcome present. So each time you come by with enough pollen for a new vintage, I'll give you more soap. Alright, well that's 3 bubbles. Nice. When you came here, the tank in your suit was completely empty, but these bubbles should help fill it. If all goes as planned, we should be able to glide for longer. The big funnel in the Foliana Heights in the heart of the Mantis territory. We can make our way there by going through Sanctar. I'll see you there. Oh, first there's a couple things we need to do. Ridme is a childhood friend. When we were kids, he spent his time tinkering with gadgets with his mother. He was smarter when he came out of the egg than I am today. He's never been one to sit still. It's a shame he doesn't drink nectar. A glass of our latest vintage would surely help him chill out. We have a place to go up here real quick, which is the lore. We need lore. I have rigorously inspected what you've brought, and it is all in perfect condition. If you want to find out more with the artifacts in the museum, more about the artifacts in the museum, move a little closer and I'll tell you about them. The creature. The creature, having spent some time in Sanctar, this shape should be familiar to you. Yes, it is the most ancient drawing of tardigrades that we have discovered. A drawing created by Ardwin himself. He was passionate about those creatures that only he could see. When he disappeared and the Temple of Ardwin came into existence, there is a bug flying around in this room, and that's annoying. The Temple of Ardwin came into existence. It seemed logical for these ethereal creatures to become a symbol of faith. In a way, this drawing is the architectural schematic for the Sancton Temple. The Broken Honor. Broken Honor, a plaque given to Ardwin as a reward for something unknown, by someone unknown. Originally, it was a sublime object made of precious engraved metal. It seems to have been a long time source of pride for Ardwin. However, history has it that one day, taken with anger, he struck it so hard that it suffered great damage. The event was so unexpected that we still talk about it to this day. If you ask me, one can only break such a symbol of honor in hatred for the one who gave it, or for oneself. Intact Honor. This is Intact Honor. Ardwin owned 2 plaques of this type. The first was almost destroyed by him in a fit of rage. This one, however, was very carefully looked after. According to Ardwin, this medal belonged to someone close, whose honor remained intact. It is difficult to conceive what sort of being could be more honorable than that creature himself. As we try to understand, we keep a close eye, so that this plaque may remain immaculate. Thank you for its swift return. That's all the current lore we've got. We can climb up here, I think. I haven't actually been up here. There's a bunch of stuff in this room. Was that a dinosaur? Look at him. I think these are shortcuts to future areas in the game. And, this area looks cool whenever we get to go there. Good. Alright, let's skeet-daddle. This way, Milodane, go through here as you're ready.